Thank you for clicking on my channel and welcome to the journey home. My name is Catherine and I live in Nova Scotia. This is your August love forecast tarot companion. There is an astrology page created for this reading that will be in the link in the description below. The cards were pre-shuffled to save time. Let's begin. Sorry, I just had to check to see if the microphone was actually working. The head of your reading affects all of the cards that will be laid out here. Is the Three of Swords. Now everyone's going to be gasping. Oh, the Three of Swords. Betrayal, pain. Well, as I always say, pain is coming. Suffering is optional. But we'll see what this lays out as. Nine of Wands. Nine of Cups. I have not ever met a Leo who couldn't overcome this. I was going to say Five of Swamps. Five of Swords. Two of Wands. Temperance. At the heart of your reading is the Chariot and the High Priest. Four of Wands, a lot of esoteric energy here. Let's stop there for just a minute. We have wish fulfillment racing towards you. There's some divine intervention going on. Honestly, this feels like, I don't know, the vision that came to me was a medieval war. And just when you think you're losing, some miracle happens. Now, the Five of Swords is indicating that there you are, the dragonfly. You're in good form. There is a lot coming at you in August. Distractions, perhaps. Arguments, trying to pull you one way. But you've already made a decision about something. And this has to do with partnership. Union. What is going on here? What is racing towards you? We now have the High Priestess, the Moon, the Shadow Side, and the Emperor. All four cards on this bottom row, Leo, are major arcana. Three in this row. So whatever this is that causes some conflict, maybe argumentative, maybe your communication has had to be standing strong. Release the beast. We have the High Priest and High Priestess in this layout. Now, the High Priest is above the shadow side, doing shadow work. This is the Devil card as well. Capricorn energy. It's also the opposite to the Lover's card. The Lover's card are, you know, a mutual agreement to be united, to be chained together. And in every relationship, there is codependency. But when that codependency becomes not good, we see you taking control about something. Now, this decision, like I said, was already made. It could be this decision was made prior even to coming to Earth, prior to being born. This inner knowledge of knowing this is your path and you must stay on track. Plus, you know, with the Moon, this is about a long journey connected to your purpose. And we have the Chariot above it, which means this part of your journey you're about to embark on is going to be decisive, quick, and it's like you're cutting something off at the knees. Off with his head. That Emperor. That Emperor stands on guard Well, he's not standing, he's sitting, but he's armored up. And this is underneath this union card, so protecting what is his. Is this your energy? This divine intervention, this miracle, it looks like a miracle to me, Leo. Whatever's going on, whatever this thing is that is a possible betrayal, possible pain, possible, looks like suffering. Leo, I just visualizing you saying to another, this will only hurt a bit and it will be over. Wish fulfillment is racing towards you. Perhaps dealing with this argumentative energy or people obstructing, things obstructing your way. You're finding a way around it. Seeing things for what they are. That shadow work. Look at that. I mean, look at these together. This journey you're on is, you are being guided. You are guarded by these wolves. You have this light, I suspect would be the hermit's light. So having this coupled with the devil's card, the shadow side, this shadow work, look at this beam of light coming in. It's like exposing the boogeyman. Once, it's funny how we fear things until we understand them. And that fear just dissolves. I've been touting for years, and most especially in the last 3 months, June, July, August, we were going to be in the peak of the big ugly. So, and that's on a global scale. So how that affects us individually is surprising to me. When I did your August forecast, you know, for the overall, and your summer forecast, I was just amazed with all the readings that I was doing for the zodiacs. It's good reason why I have faith in humanity and how we deal with issues that are going on in the world. Now, bringing them into that personal issue, how we deal with them individually, there's some type of higher energetic. Now, look at this. At the heart of the reading, it's like you have the keys to those Akashic records, that understanding why you're here, connecting to higher consciousness. The two pillars, the records, human history, universal history, everything is there. And you have the keys to opening up, you know, facing that fear. And this last column, the Emperor, the Four of Wands, the Two of Wands. This decision was, it's already written in stone. So whatever this is coming to spook you, look, they betrayed you. But when you look at it, it's going to make sense. Does that make sense? Oxymoron there. King of Pentacles is clarifying that Three of Swords. An offer coming in that brings stability. If you were in an operating room and someone was bleeding out, the tourniquet is applied to stabilize the bleeding. So that is a strong indication that you're aware of this pain. I almost want to say that you're used to that, but you're able to handle that. So whatever this offer is coming in, Could be a boss, could be to do with money, but since we're talking about love, you could be dealing with an earth sign that is coming to aid with an offer, a solution, the bandages, whatever. So from the past, I'm still getting pulled back to those Akashic records from the past. You are now at this point where it is dawn, where this dawn is shedding some light on something. And you stand at the ready. And it's almost like an end-of-life sequence of the past, going over it, having all the visuals, like happens in a few seconds, but feels like slow motion. Someone from the past returns. An energy from the past is returning. There's some light that's going to be shed. You know, others may be saying, if it's about reconciliation, don't go back with that one. They did this, this, and this. But there's some enlightenment coming here. This feels too, Leo, like when this happens, this argumentative energy or obstacles, that they just don't mean anything to you. Because it's with wish fulfillment beside it. And that decision was already made. It was already written in the stars. Wish fulfillment. You're emotional about this. There's an intuition. Or again, that Akashic records are thrown back at me here. Queen of Cups is intuitive. Psychically connected. And emotional. So with all this water energy, 9 of Cups, that's a lot of emotion and love. Healing emotion, healing waters. She holds the 10th cup of this 9. Now we have High Priestess, hearkening back to this. Look at these foundations. Major arcanas here. We're dealing with the past. We're dealing with some woo issues here. On a spiritual level that was already written pre-birth. So again, this feels like you just know better. Whatever is being told to you, maybe it was a setup to cause disruption. Maybe this is happening on the global level, you know, something you heard in the news and then realized MSN is full of doo-doo. You know better. You're way above that. And are you going to have a UFO encounter? Like, look at this energy. Psychic, higher consciousness, flowing. You're facing something either within yourself or a situation with clarity. And talk about courage and bravery. August. Well, I've had some interesting readings up to Leo for August love. But yours is particularly potent because it's like you're a general here, you know, or a 5-star general going forward in this journey we call life. 2 of Wands, 8 of Swords. Oh, maybe that's why the 3 of Swords, that meaning has a little more clarity here. If this was decided before, it was like I was destined to be tethered to this task. I was destined to be tethered to this partner. I could leave any time. And it has shown up in your readings, Leo, about that independence, respective independence for each other, without, you know, choke holding them into codependency and destructive behaviors. This being stuck or trapped doesn't feel like the kind that you went in blindly. It doesn't feel like the kind that like you willingly put on that blindfold. This is, I've already committed to this, therefore I am stuck to that commitment, fulfilling that commitment. And it may be a difficult task and seem painful, but the stability, the reward at the end of this journey that's coming. Perhaps you're just ahead of the rest of the world right now, Leo, going into recovery after all the crap we went through in the last 3-4 years. Leap of faith. Well, we have. If it is a person coming back from the past, or an issue that is coming up between you and your person that is repeated, you know, repeated behavior that never gets anywhere, that would explain this energy. But this person wants to work as much as you do and take that leap of faith. Aries and Sagittarius energy mingling. That's very fiery energy. This really feels like, sometimes we take miracles for granted, right? You said it was going to be a miracle. There's miracles here. There's some type of miracle here. Will you recognize it? There you are, Leo. Racing. Wow. With courage, strength, bravery. You know the path. It is lit for you. Wow, that key. The keys. That key. New beginning. Maybe you are ahead of the rest of us, Leo, going into recovery. I figure everyone's in August is, you know, pretty much licking their wounds over all the events that are taking place in humanity. But here you have this incredible this blessing from a higher place. This really feels miraculous. Are you going to all of a sudden have a whole lot of money or be rich? Or maybe, you know, August crypto's released, you know, not as many barriers on it, and you bought crypto and all of a sudden it's worth a fortune. Or maybe what this offer is right here is this new beginning. And that will alleviate the suffering of whatever pain that needed to, that infection that needed to be drawn out. Another ace on unity, partnership. This does feel like someone you are tethered to spiritually, generationally. And you will have a very good physical connection with this person, physical as well as practical. You will make a good pair in bringing in stability, that foundation, like this is the 4, foundation energy. Disappointment. We're having a leap of faith and miracles happening. Maybe this is confirmation to what I just said earlier. You know, when people say, you said there would be a big miracle, but did you recognize it? Are you recognizing it? It is right there. But you're looking over here like, oh man, these are empty. Look, and you will see. You have the keys. They're being given to you. The big golden one to boot. The Magician. How interesting to be landing on the Moon card, because this is the journey. Your way is lit. So all the alchemy that is involved in this journey is manifesting around you. On the negative side, be careful. The Magician hides things. So maybe that's what this is illuminating. What is hidden. Illuminating what is hidden in order to manifest precisely rather than with bits attached, bits of negative energy attached. This is a manifestation. And whatever is being hidden, if the Magician is hiding anything, will be illuminated so that you can manifest correctly. Boy, my brain just went off into left and right discussing those. 8 of Wands, lots of communication. Look at this. Tons of communication, good communication, fast communication, bam, bam, bam. This really does feel like you're like, okay, this is going to hurt, but it has to be done. Do it quickly so we can get onto this new adventure. Look at the strength here. And the Fool. Look at all the major arcana showing up in your reading. It's wild. Betrayal. Someone who was supposed to be protecting something let you down. Or you are not doing this alone. It could be your person in the month of August is going through some pain in the fight, in the battle. And look at this, because of up in this corner, you know, the dawn before the final battle, the ramparts are set up and ready. I'll fight by your side. We'll do this together. Yes, I know some will say, oh, they're going to betray you, and I'm not feeling that at all. I feel like the Three of Swords showing up twice like this is something that needs to be looked at and even discussed. How can I help? How can I help? Because we can overcome this together. Manifest. Discussion opens everything. Truth comes out. Now, I didn't get the Ace of Swords. I probably should have, but I think it was more important to have these two aces show up with your card and this fire energy, like your sisters helping you or brothers. You know, like when you see in the movies, they're in a battle and then all of a sudden you see all these gods or angels battling too, but even though the humans don't see them, getting that kind of a feeling. Look at those cards. That's incredible. There is an astrology page set up just for this reading. You might want to check out with the planets, the challenges, and your strengths. It might help you connect even more dots than this did. But I hope it did connect with you, that you can draw some strength and energy from it on your journey. For those of you who subscribed, God bless you. And for those who haven't, please do. And I really hope to see you again soon. God bless. Bye-bye for now.